around time my parents could come over and stay over in the other guest bedroom and we could just all be here, for Diane in her last days. He agreed. Was no issues. Yeah, sure, baby. Like whatever you need, I'm here for you. When my nephew's father flew in the next day, like shit just got real chaotic. He started acting different, started acting funny. He started like being loud in the house. He started laughing and just joking around. And I'm like, do he know this is not the time nor the place? Like, this is not it.
He lost all care for you and your family at that point because, first off, he wanted his isolation back. But secondly, he didn't respect you. He didn't respect you or your family at this point.
So by the end of that day, I was exhausted. So I'm just like, let me get upstairs, take a shower, lay down, get some rest so I can get back up and get downstairs to continue taking care of my sister and just, be around her. And when I got upstairs, all hell broke loose. So catch me in part 2 for the beginning of the end of my marriage.
Well, we may do that, but we will definitely address part 1. You guys were dealing with a double whammy. You were dealing with 2 of the top reasons that leads to divorce, 2 of the top causes that leads to divorce, which is in-laws and someone being a caretaker. It's a very unfortunate event for you and your family and your side of the family. And that's the thing that I want to hit on here, not in the means of condemning you, but a means of shedding light. It sounds like already prior to your sister becoming ill with a terminal illness, you guys' marriage was already hanging on by threads. It was already so many things going on with you guys, and this was just the straw that broke the camel's back. You guys could have came together and became a strong force that would help the family through this tough transition. But being that your family and your marriage was already on the rocks, it cannot stand up to this horrific moment. In-laws, it's a tough thing because it's a tough situation. But the truth is, you did put your sister and your side of the family prior to your actual family, your husband and your kids. You admitted that yourself. So that's a strain on the marriage. Although it may be set aside and may be for a particular time, but it's hard for a spouse to be placed secondary to anyone. It's hard to see your wife or your husband put your children before you, but this is not even your kids. This is someone outside of your household that you got to watch your spouse put before you for months at a time. And then the caretaker. You being the caretaker is stress on you where you have to focus your emotions and your physical presence. You have to be so present with someone else that when you come home, you don't want to hear that crap. You don't want to hear anything that's taking your focus off of what you are accomplishing with your sister. You're trying to keep her alive, but then you have a dead situation at home. It's tough. It's one of those things that we discussed at the